Hello, Fitter family. This is your coach Shashank Shekhar this side. So, I'm going to speak about mindset whenever you are dealing with recovery from a injury that put you out of the gym or workout for a long time. So, I'll be guiding you through what kind of mindset you should be having by sharing one of my personal experiences when I was injured and was almost out of the gym for 3 to 4 months. And then it was a long, hard haul where I was back to the gym but not nearly as strong. I also needed to learn how to train differently, keeping in mind that I had had an injury. So my injury was during a bike accident where I had hurt my cervical and lumbar spine. So still I have two disc herniations, which means my neck, it gets sore very easily, especially when I'm, doing overhead movements like overhead press, overhead squats, where you keep your hands overhead and then, while keeping the bar up there, you squat and lateral raises, front raises, even sometimes during bicep curls. So it's very easy for my neck to get flared. So but that's something after. First, I would like to tell you, during the time of my recovery, it was a big learning experience for me because when I was injured, I couldn't train, and there was a lot of anger, which I had because I was not going to the gym. I was not training, in boxing, which I usually, do a lot. And all that anger that I couldn't train, would I, get back to the strength I used to be, or how well the injury would heal? All those questions in my mind, not training, being restricted to the bed, got me in, a real foul mood. So, if you're injured, you are very likely to be, disturbed in the head. You are very likely to be easily agitated, but you have to ensure that you do not take it out on your family. Don't take it out on your parents or your better halves, and or your boyfriends and girlfriends. So be nice to them because they are just trying to help you through this time, and they're just trying to ensure that you get the best possible attention during your recovery. Another mistake, in addition to being irritated or agitated all the time, another mistake that I made was I thought, and this is way back in 2012, when I was also not that well educated around what, fitness really is. Because I had coaches and I was usually following what they would ask me to do. I was eating what they would ask me to eat, and it was basically taking advice from somebody else. So when I couldn't train, I did not have access to my coaches, and now I was deciding for myself. So I thought, if I'm injured, why not shred? Why not use this time to lose some extra weight, like we always do? So I thought, let me eat less. Let me eat less, and a lot of weight that I lost during that time was mostly muscle, because I did not know any better, nobody to guide me through it. YouTube was also, not very well developed. There weren't many fitness channels to gain knowledge from. So whenever you are out of the gym due to an injury, or you're not able to do any resistance training, do not attempt to lose any weight, because or any weight that you're going to lose is likely to be muscles along with the fat. So try to eat at maintenance and maintain your weight rather than trying to lose weight while trying to recover. Ensure that you get enough protein because it is the building block of the body, and it is going to help your body rebuild whatever is being damaged. Another concept that I would like to share with you is the concept of active rest, which means this is again sharing my own experience with you when I had broken my ankle. You know, during a fight, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It was a tournament match, and now I have had a cast, on my leg, and I was not able to train. But I knew that if I couldn't go to the gym, I'd be really irritated all the time. So I went there, And I did all the seated exercises. I did my overhead presses, I did my bench presses. I was able to do any exercises which did not need pivoting. All right. Even after the cast was off and there was just some ankle supporters, and I was not allowed to pivot anymore, I was still doing my squats because they did not require me to pivot. And pivoting would be where you are required to twist your feet. So I would do any exercise where I was not required to pivot. So this is the concept of active rest, that if you are injured in a certain area, you try to not work out or give rest to that particular area, and other times do the exercise which you can do, which it is possible to do. So taking active rest, not ignoring the muscles which you can train. If you've injured your knees, train your biceps. You can still train your chests. You can still train other body parts. And the last thing would be, while injuries can happen outside the gym also, but if it was a gym related injury, then you might want to think hard about how this injury happened. And if this injury was a result of poor form, or it was a result of you neglecting how much weight should be lifted, or you neglecting how to pick up weights properly or keep them down properly, then focus on that. Take out videos from YouTube and study those movements in detail. Compare your videos with the YouTube videos and check where you are going wrong. What are the areas of improvement? Let's say you want to improve deadlifts. Try to watch how to deadlift video that you have shortlisted, and look at that video. Make 3 or 4 points, like taking the slack of the bar, ensuring that the bar is on top of midfoot, ensuring that you are moving the bar only in a vertical path. So keep these 4 or 5 points, note them down somewhere, like a notepad. And whenever you go to the gym next, try to incorporate these points in your workout. That's it. So just keep improving. Improving and strengthening your muscles, post an injury is the only real way of injury management. And this is something that cannot be replaced. All right. See you.